What is up, Harmaniacs? Pyrostate. Oh shit, I gotta move this. Hang on. Fucking up my own intro. That's okay. Alright, what's up, Harmaniacs? Pyrostate here. We're back in the world of Minecraft. Specifically the 1.12.2 pack. I apologize for yesterday's episode of silence. That was completely unintentional. Basically what happened was I rebooted my computer and my mic software fucked up. And I didn't double check. So I usually double check. I didn't double check. For those guys who skipped that episode, I completely understand. Everything is wired here. I think I showed that. These are our fluid tanks where we're pulling the Creo out. This gives us a massive buffer. I forget how many fluids these can hold. I think it's like, let's just look it up. Ultimate fluid tank. 112 buckets each. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a shit ton of buckets. I'll let you do the math. Down here, we have a buffer of fuel that is feeding our thing, and as you can see, we are about to have a very serious problem where we are going to be running out of creosote. I have 53 more buckets. We are at about 30% capacity. This thing caps at 1,000. So I actually need to fix this fucking now. I haven't checked that while I've been busy doing something else. Oh fuck me. Yeah, okay, we gotta fix this fast and this may not be fixable actually. So why this is a problem and what I'm complaining about, basically, shit, I need to coke. There it is. There it goes. Just A that, thank you. So it's bricks and sand. Boom, 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 boom. That's boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right. And then shit. Yeah. I forgot. No, it's not over here. Okay. Basically, when the boiler first fires up, it is incredibly thirsty. It's kind of like you guys watching a female streamer on Twitch. And due to that, it needs an absolutely metric fucking shit ton of fuel. As it gets more and more hot and warmed up, it becomes more and more efficient. I wonder if these are any better. I know nothing about these, so we're gonna avoid those for now. Just because I don't know. Oh, we have plenty of bricks. I don't know how effective they are, and we literally don't have time to dick with it because we're fixing to run dry on a boiler, which will then make it power. Well, I don't think it'll cycle. It might actually cycle down because we are producing Creo. We're just not producing Creo fast enough. Now, again, like I said, we had a massive buffer of Creo. Like, I think we had 500. You'll have to watch yesterday's video to see. We were talking about it with Kat. It was somewhere in the neighborhood of like half a million buckets. It was a lot. It was an absolute asinine amount of buckets, and we went through it like crazy. So that is not going to work for us. Okay, I thought we might have some extras. That's not going to work for us long term. We need more, so we're gonna make more, and we're gonna expand the setup real quick. I guess I should probably do that off camera. You guys have already seen me do it. There's no reason for you to watch me do it again. Let me do that real quick to save the day, so to speak, and then after we save the day, we'll go back to what we're gonna do today. All right, I added a whole other row over here. It's still not 100% keeping up. So when I connected everything, we were at about, or before I built these, we were at about I think it was like mid 200s, and now we're up to 394. I've been watching this for a few minutes, and I was going to add a whole nother 10. I've built most of the blocks for him already, which you can see here. But I started watching the temperature, and we were at 390 a few minutes ago, and now we're up to 394. So we may be over the hump on... Because basically this thing, from what I understand, it powers up on a curve. And so when it first starts powering up, it's really, really hungry. And then the hotter it gets, it becomes more and more and more efficient. And it starts using less and less fuel. And then it hardly needs any fuel to keep it going once you get there. And so once we get to cap, which used to be 1000 C, but as you can tell, we're already at... what do you call it? We are at 80-90% capacity already, and we're not going to hit 1000 C because it looks like 500 is the new cap, which is really weird because we are using a high pressure boiler. So I don't understand why it's doing that, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to leave this running. So we're up to 396. We're going to keep that in mind. And I'm sorry, I no longer sound like Marge Simpson, but now I sound like Green Day, which is arguably worse than Marge Simpson. But if you're a Green Day fan, and I come around, I'll do a Green Day song or something in the middle of the video. I also want to apologize for yesterday's video not having audio. If I haven't already, I don't remember what I covered in the first 4 minutes. My microphone was screwed up when I rebooted. I forgot to restart my software, and I always check, and occasionally I forget to. So because I haven't slept well in like a fucking week, my brain's not working. Oh God, I'm so tired of blowing my nose. Anyways, so we are going to use a mechanism turbine, and apparently these things are OP as fuck. Now, there are a variety of these that you can make in a variety of different sizes. The largest one is 17 by 18, I believe. We are not going to make that one yet because these things apparently are thirsty bitches. So we're going to start off small and then go big. Now, from what I understand, the one we are building according to the FTB wiki. I don't know how accurate this is, so we will see. So our width is going to be 5, and our height is going to be 9, which is kind of interesting because with a width of 5, I guess it's 5 by 5. It doesn't really say. So, so it says each edge of the cuboid must only consist of turbine casings. Okay, so let's go ahead and build our 5 by 5. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. Each face must be filled with turbine casings, turbine valves, or structural glass. So we will fill this in with turbine casings because we don't care. I didn't build any glass, but we are going to do some glass on the front. So this is supposed to be 9 high. Let me break this. I wonder if this I think it expects me to use... Because I have all the stuff that it's... Like, I built all the stuff, and I'm starting to think it didn't give me enough. But, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a 9 height. Okay. Let's go up. Build you across. Alright. I need to stop doing that because it's going to fucking kill me in a second. He says as he goes back up. Whoops. Alright, we're going to fill the top. Ooh. Hey. Wait. Okay, yeah. Wanted to make sure all that's casing. Okay. Please don't kill me. Oh, close. That is a big... It's a big bitch. Alright, let's get some food real quick. Because we're having some problems. Alright. Where did I shove all my foods? What did I... There it is, okay. I was about to be like, what the hell did I do? Okay, so... Or structural glass. Alright, we need to look up structural glass real quick because I want to be able to see into this thing. Structural... There it is. It's just any glass with steel. Okay. That's pretty damn easy. All day. Every day. Okay, I'm not seeing any there. Not seeing any there. There's our steel. There's our glass. Okay, structural farking glass. That drops when broken. It can be used in structure. Okay, I have to test this. This is going to bug me. Alright, so now we have plenty of this. Okay, apparently this shit drops when broken. Is that true? I feel lied to. It does not break when dropped. And it literally says that drop. Oh, that drops when broken, not breaks when dropped. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You guys are used to me being stupid, or if you're not, you should be by now. All right. So where does this rotational complex supposed to be placed on the top of the rotor column? Okay. The turbine rotors must be located in a column above the middle of the lower face. Okay. Turbine blades will automatically be placed by right-clicking one of the rotors. Okay. So I'm assuming we're going to be putting this bad boy... I mean, it's off... Oh, this is going to suck because it's off-center. Wait, what? What? It doesn't go up? Are you kidding me? So wait, you just do it like this? That's not right. This is gonna be weird. That's 5, which is all we're supposed to have, but it doesn't look right to me. Yeah. Okay, turbine vents may only be placed on the outside of the structure. Alright, so, and what about turbine valves? Where do they go? Each face must be filled with turbine casings, valves, or structural glass. That's fine. I don't think I have electromagnetic coils, do I? No, what about pressure dispensers? Where do they go? The whole layer of the rotational complex must be filled with pressure dispersers, except the blocks on the sides. Dude, this thing makes no fucking sense. Like, okay. A block uses disperse steam throughout a multi-block. These should form a gapless horizontal plane in order to properly control steam flow. Okay. I think I'm going to have to dick around with this off camera because, like most multi-blocks that have no information on them, this is going to be a fucking pain in the ass. So let me dick around with this until I figure it out, and then I'll show you guys how I do it, because this is going to be a nasty little one. All right, we'll be right back. All right, it's been another day for me. I probably sound a little better. I'm still a little under the weather, but so yesterday we did a lot of work, and I'm not going to show you everything yet because we're still figuring things out. The boiler is at 512C now. which I think is cap. The cap used to be 1000 C. So I'm a little confused as to why we're at 512 and not 1000. It also seems to still be thirsty. So I'm curious if this is going to continue to heat up. So let's go ahead and write 512 so I don't forget that, and we'll leave it at that. We don't have a buffer. We're not gaining. We're literally keeping up with it now. So I don't think we're going to be going with this method of steam production for long. And there's a reason for that, which I'm fixing to show you guys. Okay, so this is a mechanism steam turbine. This is the one of the smaller ones. I don't want to say smallest, but it is one of the smallest efficient setups you can get, so to speak. So I will show you how to make this when we make a bigger one. It is a multi-block. It is a pain in the ass to set up because there's a lot of configuration that goes on up here. But basically, you want the outer side in turbine casing. The walls can be made of casings, structural glass, vents, or valves. And then the top, you need a rotational complex surrounded by pressure distributors. And then above that, the electromagnetic coils, which in this one, I believe we have empty air next to. In a normal one, you put, what are they called? There's another piece that I'm forgetting the name of. And I apologize, but if you're looking, it's not pressure, it's saturation condensers, I think, is what it's called. Saturation, there it is, yeah. Saturation condenser. Hey, I was right. Holy shit, I just pulled that out of my ass. Whoops. So anyways, the saturation condenser is used supposedly to reduce the water intake or something like that, which I don't really understand. So what we've got here, I want to show you guys before we pull the trigger on this. We have 1.1 million steam, or 1,152 buckets. Hey, we are still increasing, so maybe it will get to 1,000 C. Okay, so 1,100 buckets, basically, right? So I want to show you something here. Now, keep in mind, the boiler back in my day was ridiculous. It was over the top. It was completely unnecessary. You had to put, I want to say it was like you could fill all sides of this thing with industrial steam engines, with the exception of like the last side where you could put, I think it was 6 instead of 9 or something like that. But this thing produces a ridiculous amount of steam. This thing laughs at that thing. So we're going to go ahead and connect this here real quick so you guys can see. Whoops. There it goes. And you'll see it spin for like a half second and then stopped. So if we click on it, you can see we're getting roughly 1,000, and it's dropping and it's dropping and it's dropping. But we're getting roughly 1,000. We're getting 1 bucket a tick, roughly. Not even. But it's producing 14,000 RF. So 14K RF a tick. And you can see we've got 27 million RF already stored. You can see this thing can hold 1.4 gig. I don't know what you go. Like million, like it's megs and gigs. I don't know if that's gig. I don't know. I can't. My brain won't work that. So if one of you knows the correct pronunciation for that, feel free to throw it up in the comment section down below. All right. So what's going on here? Basically, even at 500 with this water capped, it can't produce enough steam to roll through here. And that is the biggest boiler we can make. So it's not going to happen. This thing it can't do it. So what are we going to do from there? Well, there's a couple options. What most people do is they make a fission reactor. The problem with fission is it requires fuel. And by fuel, I mean uranium. And it doesn't just require uranium. It requires a very large chemical process done to uranium. And that chemical process basically would require us to set up, I think, 5xing ore. And so once it's 5x'd, you do a bunch of chemical processes on it, and you'll produce a bunch of different liquids. The problem that we run into is we're supposed to get fissile fuel. And if we click here on... God dang it. So... there's nothing here called fissile fuel. Yeah. There's a star fisher. And then if we do fuel here, if we come down... yeah, we have DT fuel and liquid DT fuel. I don't know if this is what we need, honestly. I really don't know. And because the what do you call it? The wiki asks us to make something that isn't in this pack. So the other issue is, like I said, we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 stacks of uranium. And that's after mining out the world 1, 2, 3 times. 7 stacks after 3 times. And this is I don't know how thirsty this thing is. Now, if we 5x it, I mean, 7 times 5 is 35, so I'd basically be 35 stacks. And then the question is, you know, the chemical process, how much does that, you know, kick over? So I don't know. And again, we're going to be producing just ridiculous amounts of power. Now, again, like I said, this turbine is the smallest efficient turbine you can make, okay? Smallest. You want to know what the big one looks like? It's like 17 by 17. Okay? This is 5 by 5. That's over 3 times this size. You would be able to fit, what? 9 of these or more into the big bad boy. Not only that, but this is only 9 high. The other one is, I think, 17 high. I don't remember. I don't have the page up right now. The point is, this is a little baby, and the other one is a giant fucking Death Star. So, yeah. Then we've got this thing over here. This is something we're looking into. I don't know how efficient this is going to be. This is a thermoelectric boiler, and basically the way this bad boy works is, and you can see max steam, this thing can hold what is that? I almost said 14,000 buckets, but yeah, it's 1,400 buckets. Okay, yeah. And the boil capacity here is 100,000 buckets a tick. Yeah, okay, I was wrong. I was converting to buckets. No, max steam in this is 1.4 million buckets. Okay, my bad. I was wrong. Again, this is the smallest boiler you can make. This thing can be increased. So the problem with this thing is it requires heaters. So I'm going to have to, and I don't quite understand how the heat exchanger works. And I haven't found anybody who actually utilizes this thing. So I think we're probably better off going the 5X route. It's just the problem is this thing is renewable. I can run this thing all day long with this because we just fire the heat exchangers with this. And we have quite a bit of coal. Not only that, but, you know, if I stop using this guy, well, I don't know what we would do with the fuel. We'd probably have to just vent it into space or something. God dang, we're up to almost 520. That thing may hit 1,000. Now, once it hits 1,000, that may change things a little bit. I don't know. Is this thing even still running? or did we die? Wow, we're up to 67 million RF. How much do we have over here? Just for comparison's sake. Wow, okay. So all of this can fill this up in about 15 minutes. That filled that up in about 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So that gives you kind of an idea the amount of power that we are capable of producing. Kind of ridiculous. So, some of you are going to be like, dude, why the fuck do you even need this? You don't even need this kind of power. You're not wrong. Not only that, but we still haven't got our sorting system up. So I'm going to give you guys the option here. I need some comments in the comment section. So do you want me to work towards the max turbine and whatnot and continuing that route? Or do you want me to set up an ME system? With an ME system, we'll be good to we can then transition back. Second question, if you want me to go and try and maximize this turbine thing, do you want me to do 5x ores, or do you want me to do a bunch of heat exchangers? If you've got another idea, feel free to leave that in the comment section too. So I'm going to be checking out y'all's comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll see where we go from there. So do apologize for the lack of content last week and for the weird video today. Also want to apologize for the silent video yesterday, or well, actually it wasn't yesterday, it was a couple days ago. I don't know if I had COVID. Me and my wife have just been sick as fuck the past couple days. So I got sick on Monday. It is now Sunday, and I'm just now getting functional again. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are liking this series. If you are, slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next clip.